Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when.
Hey, what's up? My name is Javier Sanchez, and I'm so excited to be a part of the Train of Positivity Virtual Summit 2020. I know we don't have a lot of time, and I don't want to waste any of your time, so I'm going to jump right into it. I was asked to talk about creativity and how to enhance our creativity, and I was thankful that I got this opportunity. I've been a creative for a long time. I'm an artist, I'm a poet. I used to be a rapper, but when you turn 30 and you don't have a record deal, you become a poet. So I now do spoken word poetry. I do stand-up comedy as well, but I also get to work with young people and the adults that work with young people, and how to find your passion and live with purpose. And so I'm excited about adding process to your passion and your purpose, because I believe we actually all are purposed to create. Like, as human beings, we are naturally creatives. It's one of the things that separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom. We create new, different, better things all the time. We've been creating since the beginning of creation. And actually, you know what? That's not exactly. I don't know if that's 100% true. Now, I'm not a historian. I'm not a scientist or anything. I do a lot of reading and research. But here's one of the things that I stumbled across. I'm like, why are we so creative? Why can we turn nothing into something when other species don't seem to have the same ability or have that ability at the level we do? And what I found in some of my research was that historically, our creativity kicked in when we moved from being hunters and gatherers to farmers, harvesters, and storers. For a long, long time, we were hunters and gatherers. And when you're hunting and gathering, all you really have time to do is hunt, gather, eat, rest, hunt, gather, eat, rest. That's pretty much your whole life. You don't spend a lot of time doing much else. When we move from hunters and gatherers to farmers, harvesters, and we started storing our food, now we had something that we never had before, which was the gift of time. And with the gift of time, we started to do more things than just rest. We started to make new things. We started to create new, exciting things, for better or worse. Some things that humans have created have not been so great. A lot of things that humans have created have been amazing. I have this idea about how to be a pro-creator. I got the name pro-creator actually when I was in high school, when I was a rapper, when I was an MC. My crew, we were called the pro-creators because we were pros at creating dope rhymes, dope beats, dope dances. We were break dancers, and dope graffiti. We did graffiti art. So we called ourselves the pro creators. Now, 20 something years later, I still consider myself a pro creator. But now I break that word pro down, and I try to teach people how you can be a pro creator too. Pro is just an acronym, and the P in pro means pure. If you want to be a pro creator, you need to create from a pure place. What does that mean? When we are creating, whether we're creating art, whether we're creating a business, whether we're trying to create impact on the lives of others, whatever we're creating, it should come from a pure place, meaning we're doing what we love, we're doing it well, and we're doing it for the right reasons, pure reasons. What I found is, especially like entrepreneurs and performers and creators, what our tendency is to do is to create for about one of three reasons. We're either creating for income, we're either creating for impressions, or we're either creating for impact. Income, impressions, impact. And you really have to ask yourself and do some reflection, why am I creating this? When I was really heavy into stand-up comedy and traveling and touring and doing all these things, there was a window of time when I stopped enjoying it. I stopped enjoying it because I cared more about the business than the show. And it stopped being fun to me when it became about the money. I didn't feel like I was doing it for the right reasons. I used to do it for the love of comedy, and I love to make people laugh, and I love to tell jokes. Now I'm doing it for money. I'm doing it for impressions. I'm trying to put jokes up on social media and get the most likes and the most followers and the most retweets and all these things. And it really changed the energy that I put in to what I was creating, and it stopped being fun, and I stopped being as good at it because now I'm doing it with sort of a chip on my shoulder, right? It was different. It changed the energy. And a lot of times, whatever we're creating, if we start doing it just for the money, or if we start doing it, or we're creating like social media content, and we're doing it because we care about the likes that we get and the followers that we get and the retweets and reposts that we get, the impressions that we're making, it can change the energy that we're putting into it. When we make it about impact, you know what I found is if you can authentically stay in that space of doing it for the right reason, which is impact, which is leaving people better than how you found them, somehow, some way, a lot of times you can end up getting the income and the impressions by default. But if you're focused on the income, if you're focused on the impressions, it doesn't guarantee you're going to have impact. So doing it from a pure place, doing what you love, doing it well, and doing it for the right reasons. So when we focus on impact, we're focusing on what the R is, which is results. What are the results that we want from creating this? And there are 3 results we should be really kind of focused on and going for. Number 1, what do I want the people that experience what I've created, what do I want them to walk away knowing? That's information. Or feeling, that's inspiration. Or ready and able to do, that's activation. Knowing, feeling, ready to or able to do. Information, inspiration, activation. Those should be our goals in terms of results that we want to get out of whatever we're creating. Whether it's we're creating art, whether we're creating a performance piece, or whether we're creating a movement. What do we want people to walk away knowing, feeling, and ready to do? The R is results. And when we do it from a pure place, when we focus on the results being something they walk away knowing, feeling, and ready to do, the last thing we need to do is that O, which is be open. Be open to feedback. Be open to rejection. Not everybody's going to like what you create. Not everybody's going to support or endorse what you create. As creatives, we got to have thick skin. And so you got to be open and ready for that. We have to be open to growth, learning how to do what we do better than what we did yesterday. There's always new, different, and better ways to do or create what we're creating. Being open to that, being open to change, and being open to new opportunities to take your creativity to another level. And so I hope you take this little time that we spent together and set out to become a pro creator yourself, where you're doing what you love, doing it well, doing it for the right reasons, from a pure place, where you're getting the results you want to get, whether it's information, inspiration, or activation, and that you are open to growth, open to feedback, open to rejection, open to opportunity, open to change, open to all these things. That's how you become a pro creator. And it's a daily process. I got to work on it every single day. I don't have it all figured out, but I'm on this journey to figure more and more out as I go on. So thank you for this opportunity, M&P. Hope you all are enjoying the Train of Positivity Virtual Summit, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
Thanks so much for joining us for the Train of Positivity Virtual Summit. We hope you choose to have a great day. Please be sure to check out other positive influencers throughout the summit. And if you enjoyed this specific talk, feel free to like and subscribe and share with other positive humans through your favorite social media outlets using the hashtag #TrainOfPositivity.